26?
No, I'm alright, cheers.
I'd like to stop you, please, mate.
Why? What for?
Because your face mask, that's all.
Oh, my face mask, that's alright.
Yeah, no, it's not alright, mate. Just 2 minutes. I just want to make sure you're alright, because it's a bit intimidating, isn't it? People walking around with face masks.
Oh, that's alright, I don't mind.
No, you might not mind, but members of the public mind, and I mind.
Well, I don't mind.
Alright.
Alright then, so yes, you heard that right. The reason they have stopped him is because of his face mask or face covering. But yet, what, 3 years ago, 4 years ago now, if you didn't have it, you was getting arrested for breaching COVID conditions or whatever the toss it was. This is absolutely disgusting. We've stopped you because of your face covering, members of the public mind. It's not illegal to cover your face. What part of that do you not understand? The fact that it's probably cold, I seen bloody Christmas lights on the video just a second ago, so it's probably cold. It's ridiculous. It's got a face covering on. Most people wear scarves, it's practically the same bloody thing. But let's just get straight into this. This is camera shy. Like I say, is probably the most unluckiest person on the planet. He gets stopped and searched constantly, and that's basically what you're going to see in this video, so let's just get straight into it.
No, that's alright. Here they come. Oh, another car here. There's 2 cars. Oh, he's getting his dog out. I know he ain't.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
Just stop for 26?
No, I'm alright, cheers.
I'd like to stop you, please, mate.
Why? What for?
Because your face mask, that's all.
Oh, my face mask, that's alright.
Yeah, no, it's not alright, mate. Just 2 minutes. I just want to make sure you're alright, because it's a bit intimidating, isn't it? People walking around with face masks.
Oh, that's alright, I don't mind.
No, you might not mind, but members of the public mind, and I mind.
Well, I don't mind.
Alright, well, I do mind. Alright, so I'm going to stop check you,
Right,
alright?
I'm going to come under the light.
Come on in, come under the light. You can come in front of the police car if you want.
No, that's alright, under the light.
Okay then, so this idiot is stopping him because he's wearing a mask, and then he's going to do a stop check. Well, a stop check is a consensual conversation between 2 people. He's already said he doesn't want that consensual conversation, and that's it. Your stop check is over the minute he says there's a stop check. You're under no obligation to stop and talk to the police whatsoever. So a stop check is just a consensual conversation between 2 people. Remember that, people, unless they're going to use an actual section of a legislation or law or statute, they have you are under no obligation to stop and talk to the police whatsoever. So his stop check is him saying, I've got no reason to actually stop you because my reason is you're wearing a balaclava, which is not a reason, or a face covering, which is not a valid reason to stop you whatsoever. So what we're going to do is see if my mate's got any good enough reason to actually stop and search you. Absolute disgrace.
That will do.
Okay, so what you up to?
So what do
Because
you
obviously
want?
my colleague wanted to speak to you as well, didn't he? And you decided to ignore him as well, didn't you?
It's Bully Boy.
Okay.
Don't
Do you know
like
what
him.
I've no idea. I just wanted to know what you was doing up there, mate. It looked like you was
Nothing.
hovering around one of the cars.
No, nothing, mate.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Just caught my attention, obviously ballied up, etc.
That's
We've
alright.
had a lot of car thefts.
I weren't
this
ballied up.
evening.
I only put it up when I saw you looking at me, so...
You put it up when you saw me looking at you?
Yep.
Would you not just deem that as a little bit suspicious?
No, because you are a bunch of wankers and...
Very nice, is it?
well, I don't know about all of you, but I know he is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
And-
who you are, my friend.
You haven't met
And
me
you've
before,
never-
I know
not
a
met
few
him.
of his got. I think it's you anyway. The tattooed thug. Yeah.
I
would ask-
There's a lot of cops who
I would
tattoo.
ask you if you live round here, but
You look familiar.
you're not going to tell me that, are you?
I'm not going to tell you nothing, no. Right, so I'm going to go. Right.
Not at the minute, you're not, mate.
Why?
I'm going to detain you under Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act.
What's that for?
Like I've just said, we've had a lot of car thefts. We've had
Oh,
two
right,
or
car
three
thefts.
along this road.
It's
in
a new
fact,
one.
tonight. Okay,
Yeah.
so I've seen you lingering around the car, and you've concealed your identity to me from how it appears to me. Okay, so I'm going to detain you under Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984. I'm just going to be searching you for anything relevant to car thefts, i.e., if you've got any implements that you may use. Obviously, if you don't have anything, you'll be on your way. My name's PC Norfolk. My calling number is 78095. I'm attached to the Chelmsford Community Policing Team. You're entitled to a copy of the stop search report. All you've got to do is go into your local police station to obtain that copy.
Can I have a reference number, please, after?
Alright then, so if he has reasonable grounds to suspect that you have committed a crime or in the process of committing a crime, and he honestly believes he's going to find something on you in relation to them crimes or to go out equipped, he can use the section he did use, and he did everything correctly. There's only one problem. His answer for doing that is that he's concealed his identity and he was around a car. So if that's the case, and he said that it's been high car thefts and car damage in that area tonight, 2 lads have just walked past with a rucksack, hoods up, jackets, all that sort of stuff. Why ain't to stop them as well? That is the real question. Now, if he really did believe that he was going to find something on camera shy because he was wearing a balaclava, remember this all stopped and it was a consensual stop because he was wearing a balaclava. His mates come along, like I said, he was going to, and make up some bullshit reason to actually search him. I wonder if there was high car thefts in the area that night. And if not, it means this search here, he didn't have the reasonable grounds to stop him and search him whatsoever.
You won't get that until...
yes, I do. I've got another sergeant's already done it a few weeks ago.
Let me explain it. Let me explain
I want a reference number, that's all I need.
You can have a reference number,
yeah,
but you won't get one until I've completed the report,
all right, yeah.
So give me a bit of time to
Well, no, just like, you've stopped and searched me because the sergeant done it last time a few weeks, a couple of months back. And all he does is, he went on the radio, done something, and then he got a reference number for the stop and search. And I want that so I can go to the station and go get it.
There may be an incident number for that occasion. There isn't one because it's a proactive stop. What I can do...
I need some type of reference number to take to the police station so I can say, this is me. I was stopped at this occasion. I know you can do it because I've got it before.
I need to complete the form, okay, mate? So let me just
you complete the form while I'm here.
And then I'll go from there.
No, it's not. I'm all right.
Are you recording, mate? Just so I can just move you out of the way.
Can I just take that for you?
Okay then, so he's just said something which I think is very important. He said it's a proactive search. Now, police do proactive policing. And proactive policing is the practice of deterring crime or criminals' activities by showing police presence. So, does he actually have reasonable grounds to believe that this has happened because of the stuff what's happening, or is it just proactive policing, like he said? It's a proactive search. Proactive search is a prevention of crime, but if there's no actual reasonable grounds for that crime, like he said, the theft of vehicles on that night, then this would again make it an unlawful search. That's why it's very important to record the police and everything they say, because this, just that one word itself, is a proactive search. To me, that means he didn't actually have the grounds he needed to do that. He's just stopped him because it's late at night and he had his face covered, and he's using that as a reason. But he can't say that because that is not reasonable grounds to follow through with a Section 1. So he is using the fact that he's saying that as being high crime, vehicle theft at that time on that day, which would be interesting because you can just put in a freedom of information request on the crimes in the area on that at that time, and it'll give you the information. That's what he should do, get the information, and then if that didn't happen, or there wasn't high crime, vehicle crime in that area at that time on that day, like he said it is, it means this is an unlawful search and seizure, and he didn't have reasonable grounds. Not an unlawful search and seizure, an unlawful search. And he didn't have the grounds he said he had to follow through with the search.
Yeah, that's fine. As my mate searching this is what he has to say, right? Basically, when he completes a stop search, right, that's when the reference will be created, okay? So until he completes that stop search on his phone, there won't be a reference number. So he's not saying you're not going to get one, but you're not going to get it till he completes that form. You understand?
Yep.
And that can be emailed to you as well.
No, that's all right. I'll just get a reference number once he's done it here.
Well, you're going to have to wait then because he's got...
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't mind waiting.
Okay.
Well, I do. Obviously, this is holding up my time.
It's up to you, isn't it?
I've got nothing, no trousers on or anything underneath, so as you can tell.
Where do you live?
Around.
Why are you being so obstructive?
Because I'm fed up with all you guys doing this to me all the time.
It just makes life a lot easier. But if you're going to walk around with a face mask...
I have met you before.
At this time of night.
Because I think last time I met you, didn't you get nicked for COVID breaches or something over at the HQ? Was that you?
Nah, that weren't me.
Because that was something similar to this. That
was it? Nah, that weren't me.
You picked that and then you put it on the internet thinking...
Nah, that weren't me.
If I remember last time, it was just a load of bags rolled up together, wasn't it? I'm sure it was yourself, but I could be wrong, obviously.
I'm going to open the bag.
No.
Could be an ounce of cocaine in there, you never know.
It could be, yeah. Well,
So that was quite funny, wasn't it? He just said, my mate, while he's searching, I'll explain something. Then he goes on about his face covering. Just as he says, I do remember you. You got nicked for COVID breaches. Oh, is that the time you had to wear face coverings? This is why I hate well, I say hate. This is why I hate bad policing. This is the type of things why a lot of people don't like the police. He got nicked for COVID breaches, which was a lot of nonsense anyways. I wonder what the breach was, being at the police station. The police are absolutely ridiculous. And then he's told him 3 or 4 times, that's not me, but he didn't open the bag to have a look to see if that's what it was. Even though he's saying, ooh, it is you, I do remember you. This guy is absolutely ridiculous. And again, his argument about having a face covering is ridiculous as well.
It's all being recorded both.
I know it is. Don't worry, I'll get it. I'll get it, don't you panic.
cool, thank you. I'll tell you what I'll do for you. I'll do it right here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Would you define yourself as white British?
Other.
Other, yeah?
Yeah, please. Okay.
When I do it, I'll read out what the options are for you, alright? So like my colleague said, I can send it to you via an email, but I'd need an email address to do that.
Oh, I do know a neighbour's one that I could use, I suppose.
A neighbour's one?
Yeah.
I won't do a neighbour's one.
No, because
right, just because
it's for my use only. So I
could
do it on
I don't know that, mate. So I'm not going to take your neighbour's one down. All right. Let me get.
Unless we have a name.
Well, that's all right. All I want is once he's done it, I just want the reference number for it. That's all I want. Once I got the reference number, yeah, I'm happy. Well, not because it shouldn't have happened in the first place.
Like I said,
there weren't enough reasonable grounds.
We're not specifically targeting you, mate, but we are targeting.
You are targeting me. You do it all the bloody time. I only put the mask up as you come past me. You're looking at me.
How can we target you if neither of us know who you are?
Well, he does.
Well, he doesn't.
I think he's the one anyway.
You had a belly. You put the belly up. That's so I couldn't see who you were, and you were hovering.
Yeah, I saw him, and I was like,
neither of us know who you are. Okay.
Well, I don't care.
As my colleague said, there's been a.
But
listen.
Yeah, I know. I know you're going to say there's been a bunch of car thefts around the area.
And theft from motor vehicles, exactly that.
Well, yeah, but you can't just judge everyone with by the same book.
He's tried to stop you. You carried on walking.
Well, yeah, bloody right.
You've only stopped because I've jumped out to stop you.
Well, yeah, that's because you physically stopped me.
Yeah, because
I would have carried on walking
and. Your is suspicious, isn't it?
And gone home.
So again, I think this is absolutely stupid. Like, how can we target you? I'm pretty sure this. The one which did the search, I've seen in 2 or 3 of his videos before. I'm not 100% sure because I make these videos day in, day out. And like I said, I've got nearly 700 of these videos. So I see a lot of coppers. But it doesn't make much of a difference. You're an organisation. You all work with each other or for the organisation. Your organisation can harass and target people. We've seen it with your vehicle markers and all that sort of stuff. Fair enough, it's a little bit harder to target somebody on the street who's walking, unless if you've got a little memo at the thingy, you were after this person, blah, 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 blah. So yes, you do targeting people. this whole face covering and him not stopping. You already established that it was a stop and account, which you're under no obligation to stop an account, and then your mates come and use Section 1 of PACE because of proactive policing and apparently the car thefts in the area, or thefts from vehicles as well. It's funny, innit, how that one's been thrown in there now as well. But yeah, let's just continue.
And so what?
So that's why we stopped and searched.
It shouldn't be suspicious.
So we're not doing. Will we not be doing our job properly? If you was a copper,
yeah.
If you was a copper and you saw someone hanging around cars in an area there's been lots of theft.
Well, I weren't. I was on the corner of the road. All I had was grass behind me. There weren't no cars around me.
Put yourself in our shoes.
Nah. Well, he's got it wrong.
Put yourself in our shoes.
Well, you got it wrong.
Put yourself in our shoes, and you think about you seen a guy. What's it? It's past 12. Nearly 12 o'clock at night. Gloves.
Yeah.
Face mask and hat. It's not particularly cold tonight.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It is. I'm bloody cold.
He's in a t-shirt. It's about 9.
I'm cold.
About 9 degrees. It's not as cold as it has been.
Well, I'm
listen,
cold.
If you wanted to conceal your identity, which you did, didn't you? Because
yeah. As soon as I saw him coming up, I was, oh, for fuck's sake.
As a copper.
Because you always do this to me.
As a copper, wouldn't that raise your suspicion?
No.
If someone was walking in and all of a sudden they put their face.
This is like the third time in like 2 months.
You don't think like a copper, do you? The first time in 2 months.
Third
time.
Yeah.
Do you normally walk around dressed like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've had to buy all this because of yous. So you don't get me on your cameras and then put me on some type of bloody database, and that's why I'll never give you my name. Because you use facial recognition illegally. You're not meant to be using that technology yet, even though you got it.
If you've done nothing
but
wrong,
you do it anyway.
If you've done nothing wrong, we'd have no need for facial recognition.
Well, I don't care.
Would we?
I don't care. Most people will put sunglasses on, so as well, so you can't even see the eyes. But I ain't done that.
I think you're living in a fantasy world.
No, I'm not.
Okay then, so this cop has just said if you've done nothing wrong, there would be no need for facial recognition. I remember a couple of years ago, I think it was in London or Manchester, they set up a camera for facial recognition to catch everybody walking around. Now, all those people didn't do anything wrong, they were just doing a day-to-day basis. So, why did you have your your facial recognition shite out? Because they want to identify everybody there so they can look for warrants and stuff. That was their reason for doing it. People wanted people. They did it so they could look for wanted people, but yet every single person that was on there, which has got a social media page like Facebook or Instagram or anything like that, where they post their whole life to it, they was using that to identify people as well by smashing it all into one database, and the computers did everything for it. I don't have Facebook or Instagram or anything like that of myself because I just don't. It's a waste of time. Complete useless. I do enough time on YouTube and my Instagrams for the YouTube side of stuff. That's enough social media for me. I don't need to be on there after that. But he said it's paranoid. So he just admit to using it to catch criminals, but yet is paranoid. Make it make sense, mate.
I'm definitely not, mate. I'm gonna sip it out.
Are you going to give me your name and date of birth?
No, definitely not.
Okay, so I define myself as white British. How would you define yourself, mate?
I don't know. Indian.
Indian?
Yeah, Indian will do.
Okay.
Well, with all the gender equality nowadays, you don't know who someone is, do you? I could say I'm a blooming female fairy.
Mate, I'll put it down, so...
What was you looking down there for? Oh, you're doing description.
What are you, 5'11"?
Don't know. Apparently I'm 6 foot something. That's what I got searched for last time. Yeah, I know. He followed me around for 45 minutes, then decided to do me for that.
Where do you live, mate?
Where do I live? Roundabout.
So I'll put you down as address refused.
Yep, that'll do.
Would you like a copy of the stop search record via email?
Not via email, no. I just want a stop search reference number, that's all I need. They refused it last time. I followed them around for over 5 minutes asking for it.
How would you define yourself?
You could put female if you like.
Okay. What would you define yourself as?
Yeah, female. Why not?
Female?
Yeah. Got a bit of a squeaky voice, and I
say. Bear in mind you want a copy of this.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's going to make it a bit difficult, isn't it?
Alright, we'll just put male then. Male. Yeah, sod it. Just put male. There we go.
Doesn't change anything. We still don't know who we are. Who
I
you
know.
are, do we?
Exactly.
Got a pen?
No, I haven't.
Got notes on your phone?
I have.
Ready for the number?
This is your reference number that you wanted.
Can you write it down on one of your pads? I know you'll have pads.
No, we use mobile.
Oh, so you're telling me you don't have no pen and paper?
These are our...
All officers take down names. Like if you ain't got an ID, they'll get unzip your little zip there, and you'll have.
That is my notepad, the back of my hand, on my mobile phone.
I'll just scratch some off. Do you want it or not? I'll offer it.
I do. Yeah. I ain't got a pen though.
I can help you with a pen.
Yeah. All right. Right on my arm.
It's a long number.
Yeah, I know.
S dash 4
4
2
2
0
0
7
7
8
8
0
0
9
9
5
5
2
2
0
0
2
2
3
3
1
1
2
2
0
0
8
8
2
2
3
3
4
4
4
4
2
2
9.
9. Yep, there we go.
Like I said, mate, we're not
Cheers.
specifically targeting yourself as an individual, but we're targeting
all the
you
time.
from that thing.
I know you well, you do it all the time.
Do you want to let me finish and I'll explain it and do my bit, alright, mate? We're not targeting you as an individual. We're in this area because, like I've said, we generally have had 3 theft from and theft of motor vehicles along this road tonight, mate.
Alright.
Where we've had.
Well, that comes out. I know what you're saying, but in Meagate, you stopped me because I looked at your car once, and that I weren't masked up. I had no hoodie on. I had nothing, and I walked past your car. I looked up the road, looked at you, walked off, and then you done it. This was about 3 years ago.
I can't remember.
And that was, and you said, "Oh, you looked at my car." Oh wow! I looked at your car. Him.
Me specifically?
Yeah, you specifically. I believe you're the tattooed thug. I believe it's you. Yeah, I could be slightly wrong, I don't know, but you look very, very similar. So I could be wrong.
I've been recorded by a lot of people. But hopefully this interaction is a nice interaction for you in terms of...
Well, at least I weren't put in cuffs, so I would say it's a nice interaction in that way. Normally they just throw me in cuffs, even though I'm not violent.
Don't need to
but
be here, because you've been alright.
Because you only should use cuffs if you believe them to be violent. But a lot of cops don't know that. They just think, oh yeah, cuff them straight away.
Not necessarily. When you've been through the training that we have and seen the things that we have, then you've got the right to comment. But
well, I understand. I understand what you go through, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah. So at least we have a bit of mutual respect there. But I'm not going to hold up your night any longer.
No.
All right, mate.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
See you
Any
later.
questions?
Thanks for doing that to me. It was great.
Okay. Any questions?
Any questions? Yeah, stop doing it to people when you ain't got no reasonable grounds. That's all I could say. Right, bye.
Okay then, so I've let the rest of this video play through uninterrupted, the last 5 minutes of it, because it's just taking the description, writing some things down. Some of his remarks are pretty funny. Has put me down as Indian, put me down as a female, blah blah blah. Pretty funny because they would have to put it down if that's what you said. That's what they'd have to do. And yeah, the big long number, I've left that in because he's left it in his original video. And if I edit it out or a couple of it out, and you just go over anyways, you're going to be able to get it anyways. So it'll be pointless doing that in this. But I've already had my opinion on this. I do believe it was a bogus search. And I do believe that, well, the police did everything correctly how it should have been done. But I honestly believe that they did not have the reasonable grounds to actually do that search at that moment in time. Because if that was the case, the 2 lads what walked past with hoods up and everything should have been searched as well. The cop is saying why you got gloves on and face coverings and that lot. it's not that cold. It's 9 degrees. 9 degrees is pretty cold to some people. So the fact that he's wearing gloves and face covering and that lot in that at that time on a day where it's pretty cold, 9 degrees is pretty cold. It's not good enough in my opinion. 9 degrees, like I said, is pretty cold. Some people cannot keep themselves warm, so they cover up. It's that simple. But all of this is just my opinion. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does help in YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.